up, morons? It's Victor on the Gimmeaflakeman channel. Just popped on to say hello. Say hello, introduce myself for those of you who don't know me. YouTube addict, live in Japan, named Victor. Got too many channels. Just want to do a little update real quick. So many things to talk about. First of all, well, let's make your time worthwhile if you got a short attention span. Okay, backing up. Japanarchist and I did a collab a few weeks ago, a few months ago maybe, and anyway, it's up. So there's a link to it here. Go watch it. It's funny. I'm very silly in it. That's one thing. Hikosaemon and I did a collaboration a couple days ago. Actually, I think it was taped like 2 weeks ago. And anyway, that's up a couple days ago. It's called 2.5 Oyajis. If you have questions, please leave them in the comment section and we'll address those soon. That was fun and easy to do because he does all the editing. So anyway, that's coming up. Shotamerican is a new channel by Shotamerican, and she's a very well versed in the arts of manga and anime. A lot of people ask me about that. Honestly, I don't know much. I've read a little bit. I'm way old school. I've got original where is it? Akira right here. Check this out. This is my extent of anime, right? I've got an original Akira. Not original, but this is Jesus Christ. This is 1,000 yen, and this was published. I think. Well, I don't know, but I got it years ago. I don't know where the date is on Japanese books. The date's in the back. 1984. I bought this. So there you go. Wow, that's amazingly old. Huh? Anyway, but she knows a lot about anime, and I'm actually and you know what? She's a freaking good, bad word good, effing good editor. I really enjoy her videos, and she's hot. So she's very cute, very nice girl. Anyway, that's one. Those are the things to shout out about. Oh, I want to. I guess a bunch of apologies. I suppose I should make. I've gotten like 5 emails referring to. What do you call those? Not influence. Oh, I can't remember the English word. Damn it! This always happens right in the middle of this. Can you believe I'm an English teacher? Illusions. There it is. I've gotten a few emails regarding illusions. I've gotten emails from Radri, from Just Miyabi, from who else was? Oh, from Van Tilden. I forgot her username. SuperVanBand. And thinking I'm talking about them. I'm not talking about you. Here's the thing. Here's the thing about me that a lot of people don't get and kind of annoys me. Some people think I don't want to be called out publicly, but I don't give a shit. Seriously. There's other YouTubers who PM me privately and threaten me. Well, you know, I could make a video about you and give people my negative opinion about you. But, you know, I really honestly I don't shy away from that. I could tell people what you said. I'm like, go ahead, man. You can put my name out there, my phone number, and my opinion. And I'm not going to shy away. Yeah, I was. I'll give you the funniest example. Some guy said, another YouTuber, who I will not mention because he's very thin-skinned, said, "Oh, you're not gonna make a video talk about how you use Hana Minx's thumbnail, you know, even though she appears in the video." And I'm like, dude, just go ahead, do it, because then I can tell people that Hana Minx and I actually talk on Skype occasionally, and we're friends on the internet, as opposed to the girls that appear in your video. Who you don't even know and whose thumbnails you use, you know. So yeah, anyway, here's the thing about me. If you're another video maker, don't threaten me privately. Just fucking make a video and come on, let's see the blood fly. Because, you know, I crave that. I crave it, but they don't. They're all pussies. So this is a shocking video. I didn't mean to go that far. I mean, I would love, but you know, the thing about that is that it makes all our friends uncomfortable. So I'm stuck. Just I can't really vent until someone else throws the first punch. And you know, in the end, I always end up looking like a video bully because you know, because I beat him in the video. And here's the thing, a lot of my friends on a lot of the other video makers, they're pussies too because they're nice. They're nice, and they don't want to admit that they don't like other people. They don't want to say anything to them, but they talk shit in private, you know. You know, you know who you are, man. You guys talk shit in private. So, okay, so that's enough of that ranting on that. But here's another thing. I gotta apologize to a bunch of you guys. I gotta apologize because I have not sent out anything in the last 2 months. I did all these contests, and I haven't sent out any of them. I haven't even picked the winners. So I didn't even want to make this video because I was like, I gotta pick the videos. I gotta pick the winners before I make a video. It's so half-assed, you know. But it's prizes I'm giving away. It's not like you know, you're gonna get some for free. So shut up. And I got lots of stuff to give away. Actually, that's really cool stuff. So but first I got to get my mailing system, you know, figured out. And then when I get that figured out, I'm gonna start giving you guys lots of chances to win, lots of prizes. For example, someone's gonna win one of my iced tea dolls, right? And then you can have one just like me, and we can like even talk on Skype. Hey, hey, Mr. Moron Iced Tea, and hi, give me a Breakman Iced Tea, and we can, you know, okay, that'd be fun. All right, so that's with that. Oh, here's a funny little here's a funny little story for you. Okay, so about a month ago, I made a video on Gimmeabreakman and Gimmeaflakeman about me tackling this Japanese guy who's beating up his girlfriend. And on the Gimmeabreakman video, a user came on saying, "You're going to get deported for that." You know, and he was very adamant about his opinion. And I said briefly, you know, you can't get deported for that. He goes, "Yes, you can." And he was very adamant about his opinion. And I said, no, you can't, because I've known lots of people who've been in altercations in Japan with Japanese people, and they haven't been deported. He's like, I know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, okay, well, what's, you know, from what authority are you speaking? You know, I mean, why should I believe you? You know, in the end, it's basically opinion versus opinion, and you've given me nothing to make me think that your opinion is worth anything. And he's like, oh, you want me to give you private information? Well, I'm not going to do that because, you know, so I forgot about it. And 2 weeks ago, I went to renew my license at the police station. I'll put that video up soon, more information about that. And I thought, while I'm here, you know, actually the police station, this is weird in Japan, you renew your license at the police station. So I had the police station's on the left. This is Nishiku, in case you're wondering whether I'm telling the truth or not. Nishiku police station over here. On the right is another building, which is, I guess, yeah, it's the police station too, but they deal mostly with traffic stuff, I guess. I guess all the criminals on the left. So naturally, I went to the criminal section. No, I went and got my license renewed. Well, no, it wasn't renewed. I just had to get the address changed. That's what it was. Yeah, why did I say that? I don't know. Oh, you know why? Because I was reading Bobby Judo's Twitter yesterday in Japanese. He got his license renewed. Isn't that weird? And you know what? And I just saw the movie Unknown, and it's about a guy who doesn't know who he is, and he takes on another person's personality. So just for a brief moment, I took on Bobby Joe's personality, except with a caterpillar on his face, and darker, and older. Actually, I have never passed for Bobby Joe. But anywho, so he, what was I doing? Yeah, so I got the address changed. And then I thought, okay, well, while I'm here, I'll go next door and just ask a question. So I went next door and I said, what would happen if I got in a fight with a Japanese guy in the street? You know, would I get deported? Or what would happen? You know, if that happened to me? Or if I get arrested? Do all people who get arrested get deported? And the woman there, they first of all, they all like, oh, how can I help you? They're very nice. Oh, how can I help you? And I asked a question, and the woman came out from behind the desk and sat me down on a bench, and she's like, oh, well, okay. I'm like, you know, of course, I was like, but this is not about me. I haven't been arrested, because I've never been arrested. And she said, it's a case-by-case situation. I said, always depends on the case. And I said, what about drugs? She goes, oh, if it's drugs, you get kicked out of the country immediately. And I said, oh, nice to know. And she goes, you can never come back. I said, well, wait a minute. Because I'd read that somewhere that there are like time periods if you get kicked out. Like they give you like, you can't come back for a certain amount of time. She goes, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. She said, you can come back, but it depends on the court and the judge. And sometimes it's a few years, sometimes it's a long time. I said, because, you know, Paul McCartney came back after 9 years. She goes, yes, that's true. So yeah, it depends on the case, and sometimes they do let you back. But you do get kicked out at least once for drugs. So drugs is a big deal in Japan. So here's back to this original story. So then I had forgotten all about this. And I meant to tell the guy who'd written all that crap, you know, because he was so adamant. And I see that he's living in Japan, or he's visiting in Japan or something. So I mean, I popped on his page to see, you know, a while ago, and I said, oh, he uploaded something of something. Anyway, whatever. Someone yesterday left a comment on that video, and that reminded me that I'd never responded to the comment. So I went over to his page and I said, you know, just to humor you, I went to the police station and I asked regarding your question, or regarding your adamant statement, not a question. And the police assured me that you were wrong. I'm right. I went on the internet. I'm less retarded than you are. Because that's what it is, right? It's just a retarded conversation. But here's the thing that struck me about this guy was he was really like, oh, you want to know private information about me? Oh, I'm not going to tell you anything. So, of course, when someone says that, you get curious. You're like, I wonder who this guy is. So, and the thing is, his name is in the video. I mean, his name is in his username. You know, like his username and YouTube name are the same. I mean, his name is his username. You know what I'm saying? God, too much coffee. But I got this mug in Hokkaido 12 years ago. It's made of wood. My wife tried to microwave it. She's actually quite smart, but I'm like, honey, you can't microwave a wooden cup. It's amazing these things it's lasted this long. I figured it'd, you know, give out, but they last forever. They're I don't know how they make them, but they're like indestructible. But anyway, so I left a comment, going back to his page. Yeah, I left a comment. I said, you know, this is what I found out, but if you do drugs, it's a big deal. So if you have any drug habits, you better drop them. And because a lot of you Westerners like think pot is like no big deal, you know. What you know? Okay, it is no big deal in America if someone smoked pot. It's like, oh my God, he smoked pot. Like I read somewhere like 90% of Americans have tried pot. So just, and people don't understand that it's a big deal in Japan if you do pot. If you smoke marijuana or other drugs, forget it. It's a really, really big deal. I'm not talking about ethics, morality, or, you know, I'm talking about getting your ass kicked out of the country and losing everything. It's a big deal. So I said that to him. So if you have any drug habits, you better drop them or something like that. I don't remember what I said exactly, but I didn't say, you know, you do drugs. I just said if you have any, you know, habits like that. So then after that I remember that he was like all fussy about his privacy. So I Googled him. And I immediately found his Facebook. I mean, his face is on YouTube, and it's on his Facebook. So I was like, okay. You know, if I can find you that easy, and if you're so concerned about your privacy, then maybe you shouldn't have YouTube. So just to show him that I was being kind of, you know, just to be friendly, I emailed him from my Facebook, which has my real name, which, as you know, is Bond, James Bond. And I emailed him from my Facebook, and that wasn't funny. I apologize for that. That wasn't, I don't write this stuff, you know, okay? This is all just impromptu. I mean, I'm not writing. I hurt my finger. Did I tell you about I hurt my finger yesterday? Look at this. See? Ah! Okay. So anyway, so I wrote him from my Facebook, and I said, just to show, you know, look how easy I found you. So if you're concerned about your privacy, maybe you shouldn't call your YouTube name the same as your real name. Maybe that's not a good idea, you know. And just to show you I'm a nice guy, I'm going to email you from my Facebook, which is using my real name. So now we both got the goods on each other because it's such a big deal, you know. Yeah, I don't really care if people know my real name. It's pretty easy to find. So, but while I was writing that comment, he had gone over to my Gimmeabreakman channel and left a comment saying, "Oh, you're stalking me now." That was a month ago. I'm like, yeah, it was a month ago. It slipped my mind. I got busy. I didn't reply immediately to that comment because it was a month, you know, I got busy. And I just forgot. Sorry. So now that I respond a month later, that makes it seem like I'm obsessed with you. That makes sense. Okay. But my Facebook email to him was very like, hey, I know text comments can seem rather aggressive, so I just want to tell you I'm not trying to stalk you or anything. But see, the funny thing is that I had said that to him, implying that I was not going to email him again. I was just going to tell him, you know, because I'm a nice guy, I try to be a nice guy, that maybe he should change his name or hide better because, you know, I think you know where I went with this. Anywho, so that's all I got to say for now. I just wanted to get some stuff off my chest. I think there's a lot of other stuff I want to mention, but oh yeah, I made a green screen. You can't really see. Well, you see the green wall here. This whole room is like green screen. It's kind of a it's not actually. When we were getting the house built, they said, "What kind of wallpaper would you like?" And it only cost 10,000 yen to green screen the whole room. And I thought it's cheaper than actually buying a real green screen, which is like 30 or 40 or 50,000 yen. So my wife's like, okay, and it actually looks pretty good. Like we actually have this in the bathroom too, and it looks pretty good. Like you wouldn't think it looks good, and actually it doesn't look good like on camera, like from here, because it looks like I don't know. What do you think? Does it look good? I don't know. But where was I going with? Oh yeah, so I made a video on. I made two videos like 2 days ago on ActionTeacher, one for ActionTeacher, one for the new Japanese for Morons series. But it was like 8.5 minutes long, and now I was like, damn, nobody. I want Japanese for Morons to be like quick, short, get to the point lessons. It was just an introduction too. It was a little bit of teaching in there. So I gotta do a new introduction today. So today what I'm gonna do, new introduction for Japanese for Morons and a lesson. I've already made like tons of lessons. I've got to put an intro first, right? Things got to be in order, and then I'm gonna pick out all the winners. So I'll announce that later as well. Yeah, and if you have time, try checking out if you're interested. English teaching and all that crap. Check out my ActionTeacher channel. I did a video yesterday that uses no Japanese, but I'm interested in what you guys think of it. Just let me know what you think. I try to speak slowly enough that a non-English native can understand it, but still learn something. Something I don't usually do. I usually put Japanese on the subtitles, or so for Japanese people to learn, even if they can't hear anything. This time I just put English subtitles, but let me know what you think. The whole production, right? Oh yeah, one last thing, and I should have put this at the beginning of the video, but I didn't. Yeah, people keep emailing me, asking me. I better make a separate video. People keep emailing me and asking me, can I get a job in Japan if I don't have a BA in English teaching or language or Japanese? And the answer, again, always is yes. I should just make a video. I'm tired of that question. It's kind of annoying. Yes! If you have a BA in anything, you can get a job teaching in Japan. It doesn't matter what the BA is, but you pretty much need a BA. If you don't have a BA, I really don't know. You can come over on, if you can get a work visa, or, I'm sorry, there's another kind of visa for Canadians, I think New Zealanders and Australians. Maybe that's it. Maybe British people. And that's kind of it's for young people. I forget what that's called. Like people shouldn't ask me these questions because I don't know. I'm outdated when it comes to that stuff. And I never had that visa, but it's for young people. It's like work abroad visa, that kind of thing. Work abroad, tour abroad. Somebody write in the comments. I'll add it here. Anyway, you could get a visa doing that, but then you still got to get a job at a school, and a decent school probably wants you to have a BA. And anything, really, doesn't matter. It could be science or art or music or gym. If it's a BA from college, you can get a job in Japan. Yeah. So I wish people stop asking me that. Maybe I should just change my banner to that. Yes, you can get a job in Japan if you have a BA. Okay, this is going on long enough. I just had to get some things off my chest, and I'll see you later. Bye.